Can you hear me?
All right, what is going on here?
Can you hear anybody yet?
I can hear you. Can you hear
You
me?
guys hear me?
I can hear everybody.
Yes, you can hear me. Yeah. Okay. So Mindy, you can hear me?
It's different.
Yeah, I can hear you, Dave.
Different.
Yes. Okay. All right, guys.
Oh, hi, Josh.
Okay.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Hi, Josh.
Technical difficulty.
Hi, guys.
All right.
Okay, guys. Hey, Emmy. Okay.
Can you guys not hear me?
I can hear you.
But Monique is having a problem hearing anybody.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What's going on? What is wrong with this thing?
I don't know.
Oh no! Now you have to. I can't hear Bug. Oh man.
This is like talking to your kids.
Oh no.
Reset worked for me.
Hey, wait, Monique, say
So
something.
I don't know what else to
I can
try.
hear you. Oh,
No, Dave, it wasn't you.
So when you reset, did you just turn off your computer and reboot your whole computer, or did you just hang up and join the call again?
I did everything.
You're gonna
I
have
pulled
to type
everything
it
and
because
reset
I can't hear you.
I don't think it was you, Dave, because when I got on, she couldn't hear me either.
Oh really? So it was
Yeah.
just me. Oh, okay.
So she reconnected the call. She got off and reconnected the call, so we can all hear each other. It's her with the problem.
Yeah.
I tried muting and unmuting the microphone.
You know that I opened up and tried to do an Internet
I
Explorer
didn't
once.
change any settings since the last time.
Uh,
On the default
No.
speakers, I'll just try different stuff until it works. If I put on speakers, then I probably have to go get headphones. Does that do anything different? Yeah, I'm on Google Chrome, Josh.
okay.
But I have been every meeting that we've had. I've been on Google Chrome every time. Okay, so on your settings, I've got the increase webcam, which is normal. I got the microphone array because line in is a different one.
I don't know.
That's so weird.
I'll search online or something.
I can hear you and you can't hear. Is there a different type of mute setting? Could there be a different type of mute setting? I don't know why she wouldn't be able to hear us. Josh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Trying to look up online if there's any explanation.
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay, you guys talk. Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
You can hear
How
us?
are you, Josh?
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, all I did was move the volume button up and down.
Oh. Explains it.
There you go.
Okay,
That would
whatever.
make sense.
All
That
right.
would make sense. Because your volume, if your volume's not high enough, you're not going to be able to hear us.
Well, it was really high, so I started pushing it down and up and just changing it. I think it just kicked it on or something. I don't know.
Oh, huh.
Whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
We got it
Okay.
resolved.
Yay! Finally.
Yay! Woohoo!
Okay.
Now we feel like such techno people. Okay. All right. Well, okay. I'm gonna just pull up my. Do you guys want to screen share again like we did before?
Sure. I think that
That
helps.
works.
Okay. All right. Here goes the screen share. I'm gonna do the entire screen. Hopefully we don't get like some temple window thing going again. That was really weird last time. What the heck?
Now it's back.
Whoa!
It
Okay, I'm just gonna screen share one thing instead of the entire screen. Okay, how about this preparation and assignment? We'll try that.
Okay.
Now, is that working? It's not making
Yeah.
a ton of them, right?
Yeah, it's
No.
working.
There we go.
It was just loading.
Okay.
It's
All right. Do you guys want to go over part 1 at all real quick, or do you want to just go to part 2, or anybody have questions?
No, it's pretty self-explanatory once I got the hang of it. I had to go through it a couple of times, but once I understood it, it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
that and it dealt with baseball scores, so that was awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad that worked for you.
Batting averages are my thing.
Nothing to me.
The only thing that I kind of had a question on was on number 2. So the probability, the answer sheet had 0.0148, but I had rounded it to 0.015 because they said round to 3 decimal places.
Well, I noticed that a few different times that it seems like they're not consistent.
Yeah.
So I think you're just going to have to, like in the quizzes and stuff, just figure out your answer, and then you'll have to kind of judge it from there on which one is correct.
Yeah. Well, I asked Sister Cook, but I haven't gotten an answer back from her yet.
Oh, okay.
Even on the percentages, they did things different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it took me a couple times too on that.
Yeah, so like on, well, okay, so I kind of started doing the part 2, but
I did too.
anyway.
I'm glad I did because I can figure it out, but it took me a little while to get the hang of it. So I'm glad I got it done.
Yeah,
Right.
I was the same way. It took me a while on part 2 also, but once I figured out how it worked, it was, yeah,
Right.
made sense.
Yeah, for me, the backwards part was the hardest. The other part, like, it was just made sense if you thought of it like a regular math formula, like
Yeah.
net equals this divided by this. But then the last part, I was like, no, wait, how? And so then I was thinking, man, if we have to memorize all these formulas by the end of the semester, I'll have them all jumbled up in my head, probably.
I'm
Oh,
hoping-
I definitely will.
What's that?
Oh, I just said I definitely will have that problem if we had to memorize it.
I was going to say, do you know something I don't? We're going to have to do that. I'm hoping they let us do
No.
the
I don't. I actually asked her that too, but she hasn't answered me that question either.
Okay.
Do you know that she'll allow you to write on an 8x11 paper all the formulas when you're taking the test?
The quiz or the actual, like,
Like
I
a
think
midterm?
I think it's the actual test.
You can write down the formulas to use?
Yeah, you can have because I went through the questions and answer thing with all the people, and I read all their questions, and one asked if there was an open book or anything for tests, and she's like, no, but you can have an 8 by 11 blank paper. On one side, you can fill it out.
Oh.
I copied and pasted it, so I had evidence.
Oh,
Okay.
that's funny. Okay.
I'll have to go back and read through those.
That was like in the course, the first very
Yeah, it was.
course discussion.
Yeah, it was
board?
either the main question and answer one, or there's another one on the introductory. I
Yeah.
read both of them. I can't remember which one.
Okay. All right. Well, should we start with number 6 then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Josh, you want to go first? You're so quiet today.
Yeah, sure. This is because I didn't do it. I didn't do it, all three of you did.
We'll walk you through it.
This will be good for you to do.
Honestly,
number
I did this stuff yesterday, and I didn't think it was that hard, but it's like only a day, and I feel like I don't remember what I did.
I had the same problem. I started it Tuesday, and then today I couldn't remember the first part of the lesson.
Yeah, I should reviewed it, but this class always does that. Anyway, the mean score of all GRE scores is 150.8 with a standard deviation of 8.8. Scores on the quantitative portion of GRE are approximately normally distributed with mean 150.8 and standard deviation. Okay, so that's what you did, right?
I just
Yep.
typed that in there because it just asked the same thing. It just
Yeah, that is right. Okay.
Yeah.
That
What
was,
am I
that was
missing?
nice about that question.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Okay, so that's A. Do you want to switch now, or should I keep going?
Oh, go ahead and do another one because that one was really easy.
Yeah, okay. What proportion of the people who take the quantitative portion of GRE will score above 165? Okay. Let's see. So if they're going to score above
try not-
165, you're gonna look at the standard deviations, right, and see how far they.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Gosh, you're cute.
Oh, go away!
I will just say what the equation is that you did to get that if you know.
So I'm trying to remember how you did it though. How do you
Okay.
Sorry, you guys are gonna have to remind me. I can't remember how you solved that. I remember
I
doing it.
think
Just
I forget what it's called, but it's the data number that you're looking at. So it's 165. So you're going to do 165 minus 150.8.
Oh yeah, it's a formula
And
over
divided by the
8.8.
8.8.
It's that formula one. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Which
And then
is going to give you your Z-score.
Right here, that gives you
Like-
the
Okay, this is helping me remember.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
then you can
Yeah.
plug that in. And that will give you,
And then if I can share, I'll try to share this applet and then
Oh yeah, you put in the applet? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then that'll give you the area, whatever the per
Yeah, I couldn't remember what to do.
proportion.
Got
Yeah,
it. Okay, that's pretty
that
simple.
one.
There we go.
so then we put this Z-score in there that was 1.136,
Yep.
right?
Or
Yep.
1, yeah.
And then erase the blue in the middle.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and then we got the. So that one is where the percent.
You're looking at,
Well, they want the proportion, then that's just the 0.0533.
but just to clarify, you're looking for that above 165. So you're going to want to click the right area there and not the left.
Oops. Oh, right. Sorry. But it's the same
still the
percentage
same. Yeah.
It ends up the same, but that's
because the
good.
Z-score is just positive or negative, but it's the same number.
Right.
So I just wanted to remind us that if it asks for the proportion, we're giving this decimal number, not this percent. I was just writing that for me. Does that make sense? You probably,
Yeah.
I switched what I'm screen sharing, so now you can't see that.
Say that again.
So I was just saying that on this, I had written down this answer and then the percentage. But I was just pointing out that it's asking for a proportion right here. It will be this 0.053, not written as a percent. I just wrote that as a, that was just me writing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So if it asks for a proportion, you leave it in the decimal form. Is that right? That's what I got from all the left.
Yeah, that's how I did it too. It was also good. You know, I really do like all the tools they give us to actually make this a lot easier.
Oh yeah,
Makes it nice.
we don't
Yeah.
have to calculus.
I don't know how you do it without that applet.
Yeah.
It would be hard.
Oh yeah, no, that would be
She already did
difficult.
the higher math for us.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't have to deal with that.
All right,
Okay.
Dave, you want to do C?
Yeah. If a student's score is in the 10th percentile, what would their corresponding z-score be? So, oh god, I gotta look at my notes.
Let's see.
So you
Okay,
need the
why don't you?
applicable.
You use the applet again,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you type in the 10% on top, and it gives you that score, that the percentage, the 1.282. Negative though, negative.
Yeah.
So yes, I forgot. It took me a bit to remember to go back to the applet, so I had to remind myself.
Okay. So
But yeah,
then,
that's the answer.
did that make sense to everybody?
So you just put the 10th percentile number in the top part?
Yep, the
Yeah.
top part,
Okay.
and it gives you the score at the bottom, the z-score.
So this part at the top where it says area up here, let me go back to that applet so you can actually see it. This area is the portion underneath this curve that they're talking about. So it's a percentage or a portion. So if you have a percent, you put it in here, not down here, because only the z-scores go down here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you're keeping those z-scores there, though, from before.
No,
It'll
because,
change.
yeah, I just put
It'll-
0.10, and once I hit enter, that z-score down there will change.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the bell curve is pretty much consistent.
Oh, that's why I was confused. Okay, it's going to be consistent no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then, so this one is asking in the 10th percentile, so really you want this part over here checked this time, because we're
Right.
looking at 10% and below. And then what we did is we put the 0.1 in there, and that's what we got.
Okay.
Nice.
So that one only asks for the z-score, which is handy because we don't have to do any other figuring.
Right.
Okay, Mindy, you want to do D?
Sure. So what is the quantitative GRE score for a student who scores in the 10th percentile? And so this is that backwards solution where you're solving for X rather than solving for the z-score. And so you're going to do a negative 1.282 equals X minus 150.8 divided by 8.8. You're going to solve for X, and that's going to come out to be 139.518.
Right, but isn't that equation more, oh, that's right. D equals X minus the mean divided by
Yeah.
the,
Standard deviation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is some calculation you have to do there, but the equation is,
I got thinking about the other equation at the bottom where it has X equals, and it's like,
so does that make sense, or do we need to?
no.
No. I think it makes sense.
So in
That
other
makes
words, the mean score for these kids is 150.8. So if you're in the 10th percentile, you're probably only getting 139 or lower on that test. That's basically
Did
what
you
that.
did you do this equation, Josh?
For that,
Yeah.
I don't think they had in the part 1. I don't remember a problem like that, but maybe there was. I didn't do the part 2 stuff,
Okay.
but I understand what you're saying.
If you look right, am I still showing you the applet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am. Okay. Let's get back here to the other one.
Let's see.
If you look here at this section, question 4, this is the one that we did for that problem. And so the x, and then there's the mean that Mindy subtracted.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess my question is how, because this said, I didn't understand what it was really asking. So if it says the quantitative score, we're going to be assuming that it's looking for the mean. And then we solve to find it, right? I guess, like D.
I think
How
they
did you
threw
know
in the
that's what it was?
quantitative just so that we would know these are quantitative and not, what was the other term last lesson? There was quantitative and
Yeah. It
blah,
starts
blah,
with a
Yeah.
C. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Categorical.
category. Yeah. So these are just quantitative, and that's all it means in the question. It doesn't have anything to do with your equation.
Well, that's what we solved for, though, because when I read that, I didn't understand we were looking for that. And then,
Yeah.
So let's take that word out and read it without that. So the question is, what is the GRE score for a student who scores in the 10th percentile? So if, is like Monique said, if the mean is 150.8,
Right here.
then we know that if that's the mean, that whoever scores in the 10th percentile is going to have a lower score than 150.8.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so in part C, we, through the applet, were able to get the z-score for what a 10 percentile score is.
Right there.
And so we have to plug that into the equation and solve for x, which x is the variable, which we're trying to find, which is
Right.
the actual score of
No, I
somebody.
understand what you're saying now. Yeah, you're solving for the x variable.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out what their score is, where we're not.
Totally got what you're saying. We're not looking for the
Okay.
mean. We have the mean.
Because one of the other problems they gave you, they said if a student scores X, which then you would know this X right here, if they score X, what is the Z-score of that? And then you would just take that and subtract this 150.8 down here,
Yeah.
up there, and then divide it by the standard deviation, and you've got a Z-score. So we're just kind of going backwards this time because we don't know the X.
I gotcha. Sorry, I got mixed up there for just a second. I totally understand.
So
That's okay.
the answer says it's 139.5, which is what I got. But why? If you look on the answer sheet, it says that you round it to 140. Why would you round it?
I don't know, because that's what I'm
it
saying is they're inconsistent.
They're so weird. I don't get that either.
And it might be just they might, like I would guess, the teacher might say that's because it's a test score, and so you don't usually put test scores out to the thousandths place.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm just guessing. That's what they would say.
Okay. Because my question is if they don't have that say round, and we put in 139.518 as our answer in a quiz,
Yeah.
would we get it wrong because we didn't know we had to round it?
Well, I think our backup would be in the textbook. It said specifically in this lesson, there was one line that said, always round to the third decimal place unless otherwise specified. So if it doesn't say, then we can fall back on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
All right, that's what I wanted to know. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's see. Okay, so number 7. So I'll do A is just the same thing. It's just asking you, but it's using the symbol. What is the mean, and what is the standard deviation? population mean and
Yeah.
population standard deviation. Okay, so B is what is the probability that a randomly selected particle of hydrogen has a speed over 2,500 meters, is this meters per second, I think?
Yeah.
Meters per second. And so the answer I got was 1.16. Well, in the answer sheet said 1.1667, but I had 1.167 because I rounded it.
Me too.
Yeah, that's what I got too, and I rounded it too.
Right. So,
But that's the Z-score.
right. So
Right.
then the Z-score, you prop in there in the bottom of the applet, and then it pops up the 0.1216 up in the area in the top, and so then you know it's the same as 12.12 is the same as 12%.
Yeah. Which I'm not sure, but I thought on the answer key that one said 0.1217 or 12.17% or something, and I was like,
Yeah, there was like,
it's where the rounding isn't consistent.
yeah.
But
So I on that I don't know because they keep doing it differently.
hopefully it's just multiple choice.
Yeah.
That would make it easy unless they put the three decimal places or 4.
That'd be nice.
Okay, so Josh, do you want to go to C?
Yeah. What is the probability that a randomly selected particle has a speed that is less than 2,500 milliseconds? Or, yeah, meters per second, I guess. Okay, so this one, aren't you going to use the applet again and don't you just put the Z-score?
Yeah.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah, because we already found the Z-score in
The
B.
last one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And so this, if you think about it, it's just opposite. So if there's 12% above, there's going to be 88%.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to look, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
But logically, you can look at it and say you did it right because you got 0.8788. Then you're like, yeah, that's about right. Because
Yeah, okay.
oh, let's see, who was next? Dave?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. What is the probability that a randomly selected particle has a speed that is between 1,500 and 2,500 meters per second? And yeah, basically all I did was.
Wait, are you on D?
Oh, are we on D? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Woo! Let me start over. Okay.
Okay.
What is the probability that a randomly selected particle has a speed that is less than 1,500 meters per second? And then this is where you take the 1,500 minus the 1,800 and divide it by the 600, which gets you the z-score of negative 0.5. And then you enter that into the applet. Right? Okay, good. Sometimes hesitation scares me.
Well, and the reason I wrote these out for me was so when I look back at it, I could remind myself how I did it so I could cement in my
I need to
mind.
do that too, Monique, because I'm forgetting stuff.
Yeah.
Just a day out from before. It's the only class I just forget doing stuff.
Yeah.
So that's smart. Okay.
Okay, so Mindy, E?
So what is the probability that a randomly selected particle has a speed that is between 1,500 and 2,500 meters per second? And so we're going to take the probability in C and subtract the probability in D. So 0.8784 minus 0.3085, which is going to give us 0.5699. Because we're doing between instead of above or below.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
Cool. That's the one that I have to memorize more. Because that regular
that one.
formula, I think I have that memorized. but this part, I'm like, I'll have to like wait. Yeah.
Yeah. That one took me a while to figure out myself.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's my turn. What is the third quartile of the speeds of hydrogen at room temperature? Third quartile is the 75%. So I plugged that into the applet and got the z-score of 0.674. The answer sheet said 449, and I, on the calculator, couldn't even get that. So I don't know how they got that. So then 0.674, the z-score, equals the x minus the mean, or the observation minus the mean divided by the deviation. So you multiply both sides by 600 to get rid of that denominator. So 600.674 times 600 equals x minus u. Then add u to both sides to cancel that out from the left, from the right, so the x is by itself. And then we have the 674 times 600 is 404.4 plus the 1800, which is the u, population mean, that we added from the other side, equals x. So x equals these two added together, which is 2204.4 meters per second.
Yeah.
Nice.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to tell it right off to you, except for if I didn't have that written down.
No, I really like how you wrote it down.
I
It
still don't have
clarifies it.
Okay. So the last part is just the QQ plots, which seemed like they just did a perfunctory attention to in the lesson. But we're supposed to just pick whether the data represented in these plots are normally distributed or not. And so we have A, B, C, D, E, and F. And so I think F is obviously the normal one.
Yeah.
And I thought if we drew a straight line across here, I wondered if this is close enough or
So.
not. But I thought D might be.
D is considered not unusual or normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
And I forgot to look at the answers on that to see what they said.
I wrote them out and then I checked them so I can tell you, but the one that really got me that I did not think was very obvious and was a little bit more difficult was C.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. C didn't act normal to me.
Did they say that C was not unusual?
They did
C
say
is normal.
it was not unusual. They said it was normal.
Are you serious? It goes like this.
It
Except
says
the bottom part.
Yeah, it says on the answer sheet, even though the points snake around the line, but this happens with normal distributions. The data are classified as not normal if there is a consistent, distinctive curve in the Q plot.
Yeah.
Okay. So like that and this. Yeah. Okay.
So I guess it's close enough.
Okay. B, D, and F. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
So are we ready to do our quiz then?
Let's do it.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
This one is a little, I'm interested to see how the quiz is on this one.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, last week it wasn't too bad, so.
Yes, payback time.
Yeah.
He's back for us.
Exactly.
He gives us a break.
It's supposed to only be a 4-day week this week, right?
There's
That's only for
16
on-campus.
questions.
How many
Sorry,
are there?
I had to log into the
Yeah, I'm doing that too. So,
Tyler because I
Yeah.
didn't have it pulled up.
One sec.
is there a lot of questions, Dave?
There's 16 of them.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Why'd
Last
you do
quiz
that to
only
us?
had like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, think of it this way: it's technically 14 because the first 2 questions are rather easy.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
But
Okay.
still, that's a lot.
I'm still pulling mine up, so it's taking
Pulling
a
mine
minute.
up. Okay, it was spinning. It's
Yeah,
just slow.
I have to prepare in order for my slow computer to be up with you guys, so I had it all ready to go.
I closed a bunch of Chrome tabs before we started so it wouldn't be overloaded, and I forgot that I needed this one.
Well, Dave, 3's got to be 1, right?
That's right.
Yeah. What's up?
That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking.
Wait for me.
I know, I'm not up yet either.
All right. You just
Sound like the little bunny in Robin Hood. Wait for
Yeah,
me.
I was just about to say that when Josh was like, "Yeah, it's 1." I didn't even know you were on there yet, Josh. Hey, Josh, did you hear my daughter again?
no, not again. I heard her at the beginning. She sounds pretty cute.
Well, yeah, that's true, because she keeps talking about you.
Oh, I can't hear what she says. I heard a little. Yeah, it was gibberish.
Yeah, she kept running by. I had to finally get my wife after her. Would you stop?
How old are your daughters, Dave?
I have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old, and the 4-year-old thinks you're just cute.
That's like the best ages, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're not shy to say what's on their mind.
Are you guys up yet?
I'm almost there.
Oh, there. Okay, it's up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Josh, while we're waiting, I'm going to let my daughter say hi to you again, because if I do, then she'll leave me alone.
I am.
All right.
What did you say for 3? 1?
Yeah, it's 1. Hi.
Yes, that's true.
How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Olivia?
Olivia, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's almost bedtime, huh?
Say yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm trying to get Daddy off the computer quick.
All right, say thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
Good night, Olivia. It's nice to meet you. You later.
You just made her night. Thanks, man.
No, that was fun. Thanks.
That's awesome. Okay.
So number 4,
Yep.
false.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number
5's true, right?
That's true.
The
Yeah.
normal density curve is
Yep,
small.
it's true. Yep.
Wow, these are super easy, actually. The next one's C. Well, it would be whatever C is, I guess.
Okay.
Which of the following elements of the figure represents the Z
It's
scoring?
6 and 7. Oh, that's funny.
C.
Yeah.
And that was number 6 is C, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's pointing to that 1.00 at the bottom.
And the next one's going to be, is it B?
Which of the following represents the probability that the random variable Z will be greater than 1?
Would be B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope our letters are the same, or we're all going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Wait.
Greater than 1.
It's going to be the one on the right
Yep, it's B.
side,
No,
Or yeah.
wait a minute.
right?
No matter what we select right here, the Z-score is the same. If you
Well,
select something on the right, you're just figuring out the probability of which quartile for this Z-score and this. That's not going to change the Z-score, is it? Because the Z-score is.
No, the Z is
Wait.
the red lines show the Z, correct?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So the random variable that would show that would be greater than 1 would be the area in B, but it's not highlighted.
Oh, that's true.
But it would be if
It would be B though.
it would
I
be
think
B.
that's just to throw you. Well, I don't know. That just sounds like it's to throw you off because it can't be.
Is this a trick question?
Yeah, because you can't go below that. That's less than 1.
I think the shading's just trying to trick us. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
B.
my opinion. I don't know.
Okay.
And the next one's 68, right?
Oh, you're right. It is.
Yeah,
It's
mhm.
okay. I got it. Okay. Sorry. 8 would be within 1 is 68%, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So it's 68. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Number 9. Suppose random variable z has a standard normal distribution. Use the applet to answer this question. What proportion of the values from this random variable will be between -1 and 1? Oh, this.
Yeah, we have to use the applet.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think how you do this. Do you just put -1 and 1 on the z-scores? Because that doesn't work. It says 0. Is that what it's supposed to say?
You put in 1 on the right-hand side, and it will automatically populate it on the left.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I did that. And it says the area is 0.
Really, my area...
Wait, do you have something?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Give me just a minute. Let me read the question again.
Yeah, let's do that.
The random variable z has a standard normal distribution. What proportion of the values from this random will be between 1 and 1? Would be, I got 0.6827.
What did I do? I'm trying to figure this out.
Did you highlight the middle area?
I put in the. I put in the
Hey,
variable, and it didn't give me any area or any.
Yeah, that's kind of what mine does. It says 0.
This
put
is 0.
-1.
Hang on, let me see here.
I know I'm on.
If you type in the z-score, right, that's 1.
I know what's wrong. I think what I did.
Well, if you type in
What?
the
What did you
z-score,
do, Josh? Because mine said 0 too.
if you type in the
I
z-score,
didn't press on the map. If you press it, you get the 0.6827.
Well, it has to be 68% according to applet, but in the area up there, it's not. It's just saying 0.
Did you click on it though? I said 0 because I didn't click on the map.
Oh,
That's
I
what-
didn't.
Oh,
yeah, you have to click on the middle portion.
I'm sorry. Marie.
so you guys all got 0.6827 then?
Sorry. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, what? Gosh. Okay, that was really
But
dumb.
it should be,
We're like,
I feel really dumb now.
I do too.
but the answer is going to be 0.683.
Yeah.
Oh, because we got to round up.
It's asking for proportion, so we're not putting a decimal. We're just putting the whole point.
Okay, and the next one's the same thing except with -2.
Point
Oh, wait, it's
oh
between?
six.
Yeah.
Wait,
Did you
so
guys-
did you guys put 0.683 on that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you leave out the
didn't-
0 or did you put on the 0?
Leave it on.
Okay.
I would leave that on because it shows you in the example and the answer there that they had a leading 0.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just want to make sure.
So, do you guys have the next ones yet?
No. Okay. Suppose random number 10 has a standard normal distribution. Use the applet to answer. What proportion of the values from this random variable will be between -2 and -2? Oh.
So it's the
Okay.
same idea.
Super easy, yeah.
So 0.955.
0.995, right?
955.
9545.
955.
You can play with it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you guys say? I want to make sure I had the right answer with mine too.
0.955.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. I just had to make sure.
Yeah.
Suppose Z has a standard normal distribution. Use the applet to answer. What proportion of the values from this random variable between -3 and 3?
They're really bringing this home with
I
us.
bet it's going to be
Getting hard now.
99.7.
Getting difficult.
0.997.
Yeah.
0.997.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which we pretty much guessed that one, huh?
Where's your paper? Where's your
Look
paper?
carefully at your answers to the last 3 questions. What do you observe? As the score increases, the area between -Z and Z decreases? No. Is that matches the 68, 95, 99, 7? Yes. Probability double as you move towards the end. The values match the rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, match the rule, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
D.
The amount of protein that an individual must consume is different for every person. There are solid ideas that suggest the requirement will be normally distributed. The protein requirement is given in terms of the number of grams of good quality protein that must be consumed each day per kilogram of body weight. Grams per kilogram. Population mean protein in mature adults is 0.66 p
Yeah.
kilogram to the -1 times d to the -1. And the population standard deviation is 0.07. Use this information to answer question 14%.
No, just the Emmy. That's what the heart's for. So the heart means that, so just the E, your name. I think I did another color. That's not very good.
We're putting this in the equation, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the population mean, okay, what proportion of the population have a protein requirement that is less than point?
Let me look at your colors really quick. Make sure they show.
Oh, this is that one.
You have a different.
Is less than 0.6.
Okay,
How do we set this up?
Okay, so we're gonna do
we want
0.60 minus 0.66 divided by 0.07.
Okay, so that's the x is 0.60.
Okay.
You have to do it in the line.
so if we do
Hold on, you have to
the
do
0.6 minus 0.66 divided by the 0.07, then we will have our z-score.
Right.
Which is -8.828.
I didn't finish it. Minus 0.66.
Now, so I'll be. You know, my doctor.
Yeah, what color do I do?
So, did you get negative 0.857?
Yeah.
That's what I have.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
So, since you said to not round until we get to the end of our equations, then let's put
Leave it
like
on it or stem or whatever.
like all 4 digits.
No, this one is
or
fine.
whatever.
This one's fine, I think.
Are you talking to us or to the
So when you plug that into the applet, just make sure highlight the left side.
There you go. Okay, now you can color in your flower.
Are you coloring your
Yeah.
rainbow?
Here's my
So I have 0.196.
Yeah.
Yeah, On the applet, right? That's what.
Yeah, 0.196. Yeah, if we round to 3 digits. Yeah.
And I have to put it.
I'm feeling like I'm gonna forget the number when I switch back to the same screen, so I'm gonna write it wrong.
Oh, well, at least the next question's easy. Like the
Okay,
next
what
two would be.
proportion of the population have a protein requirement that is more than 0.6? So now we have to do is say the other
Same.
side.
So 0.804.
0.804. Yeah.
Last one.
0.804.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that right? I thought it was just the other side.
Yeah. Did you unclick the left side and then click the two
Yeah.
other?
You gotta clear that part out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the two both. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
0.804. Wait, I
Because
thought
one
it was
is
just.
less than that point and the rest is greater than, so they all add up to 1.
I thought you just did the right side. You did the middle as well.
Yeah, I did the middle as well.
If you notice, when you clicked it before, it was less
Let's
than
think about that rule of whatever they call it, rule of probability and probability.
Yeah, you just
They
made
have
it
one.
Yeah, come here.
It's 0.804 and 0.196 from the problem before that adds up to 1.
Oh,
Does that
okay.
make sense? In other words, 13, we said everything less than 0.60 grams, and the other question is everything greater than 0.60 grams. So you have to click the middle and the right section.
Okay. I think.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does actually. Okay, thanks.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Now we
Okay,
gotta do
what
that again.
proportion of the population have a protein requirement that is less than 0.7? So we just have to do the same thing as in 13, but just a different number.
Yeah.
So 0.7 minus the 0.66, and then divided by 0.07 equals. Okay, did you guys get a z-score of 0.571?
Yep.
Yes.
0.571.
Okay.
And this was the less than, right?
What was it? Okay.
Is that, let's see.
I have
Was
a question on this.
less than.
Less than 0.70. Okay, yeah. What's
Yep.
up?
What's the question?
Well, what did you guys get for the answer?
0.284.
0.716.
Okay, that's what I got.
I just was asking them if they got a
Oh, yeah.
z-score of 0.571, and we all agreed, and then we just have to plug that into the applet. So we didn't actually say that next part out loud. That's probably what threw you off. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah. Josh, do you see why that is, though?
Why it's. I get confused on the graph why we press the middle one too, but now I understand that you need to when you're doing less than and greater than.
Right.
I always want to just do the one on the left, but now I get what it's saying.
So did you notice like the z-score we got before was a negative number?
Right.
This z-score was a positive number.
Uh-huh.
Which
Which means
I
that-
think if you plug that in the right side on the positive side, and then you're thinking less than this, because we're thinking that's the question is asking less than, then
Yeah.
you'll click the right sections of the screen if you're thinking that way.
Yeah, I try to look at them both and think it's less than the negative one, but it's got to be less than the positive z-score. And not
Right, because we've got a positive z-score.
So, I mean, yeah, I got it. Thanks for checking, though. Mindy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, now, so the answer is 0.716.
6,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 16, this is the last one. Okay, this one is find the probability. So this is going to be the one that we solve differently. That a randomly selected person will have a protein requirement that is between 0.6 and 0.7. Okay, so, oh, I should have written down that other first z-score that we got.
But it's not the z-score.
Yeah,
It's
these two percentages, 14 and 15, right? Look at the
Yeah.
difference between those.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're going to, oh, I got to look at it again. I never can remember this one.
0.088, is that right?
That's what I got.
Hang on, I'm still looking for my formula reminder.
Mindy, did you put 0.088 or just?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is. I'm going to double check my work back here, but I'm pretty sure that
It's got to be the difference, right?
it's the difference. So it has to be, because you're looking between 60 and 70, so you're going to take the 0.804 and minus the 0.716, which is going to give you the 0.088.
Okay.
That seems so much easier than I was thinking. You know, I keep thinking it's going to be minus 0.7.
Well, I think initially when I did that problem on the prep work, I was doing the z-score, and so I had to go back and look at that, and it's not the z, it's the proportion numbers, which makes sense because if you look at those proportions, the difference is what would be.
So, are we good then? Do we think that's it?
Colleen?
Oh, wait a second. Look at this hint. Remember to find the area between two values. Shade to the left of each z-score you calculate.
I won't ask you to do it for a long time.
We did greater than on that one, remember? We didn't do to the left side, we did to the right side.
My job harder.
15 we did to the left
Yeah.
for less than. So this might throw us off.
Well, but if you're doing greater than 0.6 and less than 0.7, you're putting number in between those two.
Yeah. But why did it give us that hint? Because it's saying go to the left of each z-score.
What hint are you looking at?
Right here in number 16.
Remember that to find the area between two values, shade to the left of each z-score you calculate,
Wait, I want to try that.
and then the smaller area from the larger area. We did that.
Yeah.
When we did, I'm not so sure I like that hint, quite frankly.
Emmy.
When we go back to part 2 and 7, we found the probability that a randomly selected particle has a speed that is less than 1500 was 0.3085. What is the probability that a randomly selected particle has a speed that is between 1500 and this?
And that's where we subtracted each other.
Hold on.
Yes, I'm irritated.
That's the 15.
I don't know.
Minus
Monique might be right.
I know, I'm kind of thrown off now too. I'm not sure.
Because they're like, you told her she probably chose him because she knew you'd be very trying to get the and I'm like, ding, ding, ding. Why do you think I ask people, the people that I do? Why do you think I never ask the way most kids? Because I can pretty much guarantee that I will give them one and they won't be there the next week.
Who is that? Talking.
Okay.
Can you guys hear that extra voice?
Negative 0.5. Less than 1,500. I'm sorry, I'm going to go back and redo 7 so I can understand.
Yeah, I've got to do that too. I'm going back to part 2 on our individual prep to look at that number E and make sure how I did it and make sure I.
I don't know.
So the two speeds are.
It looks like it's right, Monique. It looks right to me.
Are you looking at D or E?
Well, I just recalculated C, and when I recalculated C, it comes up with the left to the middle portion and the left portion highlighted, which gives us the 0.84.
And that was just the left of the negative z-score?
No, that was the middle and the left of the negative.
Okay, the middle and the left of the positive z-score. The one on the right is the middle and the left section. Okay.
Yeah, so there's 2 sections highlighted on that one, and then on D, when I type in the negative 0.5, it's just the left section that's highlighted to give us the 0.3085. And we know we got F correct, so I have to assume, let's just go back and read here. This one says, what is the probability that a randomly selected particle has a speed over 2,500 meters per second? So number 5, what is the proportion of a population that would be more than 0.6? What is the probability of speed less than 1,500? Less than 70.
I think the problem might be that number 13 is less than 0.6.
Yes.
I think that's what's going to throw us off. Wait, oh, no, but we're looking at 14. 14, and that's right.
Yeah.
More than 0.6, less than 0.7. They're going towards each other, so that should be. It should be the difference.
The probability that they would lie between those 2 values. So if we had 0.716, that's less than 0.7, and we have 0.804 that's more than 0.6, that would be the difference to come up with the in-between, correct?
If you think of those on a graph and you think what is in between them, you would just find the difference, right? I don't see how it could be anything else. I don't know.
Well, what did we, hold on, what did we put in for, what is our z-score for?
I think the only difference is that on the individual prep one, C and D were both figuring less than. And on our number 14 and 15, we have one that's greater than and one that's less than. And then they give us this clue, make sure they're both to the left, which are both less than type things.
Mm-hmm.
If it's to the left of the z-score, you're looking at a less than problem, right? So that is something that's different. So we just need to look
Let me look at this again.
I think I need to figure out what was the z-score for number 14 again?
It was point 804.
Well,
Well,
that's not the z-score. That was
Oh yeah, sorry
see,
about that.
we didn't figure out the z-score for 14 because we just highlighted differently.
Yeah, that's right. Hold on.
that's what we need to do. It's 13 and 15. 13 and 15. Not
Yeah.
14 and 15. The difference has to be between 13 and 15.
13. Okay, so that would be
That's what it is. That's what it is. Because
.52, negative .52. Is that what you guys got?
so, hang on. I'm just looking. I was just kept looking at it, but okay, let me plug that in. 0.716.
Oh,
minus
sorry. Yeah,
Point
I did that
one
wrong.
9.6 equals 0.52.
.52. Yeah.
Okay, now that makes sense, but let me see if I can do something. Let me see if I can screen share this applet again so we can
Thank
talk
you.
about it and see what I'm doing here. Where's my call? Where did this call go to? Okay.
That's correct, Monique.
Does that make sense? I was gonna
Yeah,
try
it
to
does.
show you the graph, like why.
Because you're trying to find out the middle, so you would deduct that from the lower end, and that would give you the middle versus.
Right. Right. That's exactly.
Can you guys see me? Because I'm seeing my picture, but I can't see me. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, good. All
For a
right.
second you couldn't, but you're back.
Okay. Thanks. Sorry, just had to make
I'm
sure.
glad you caught that, Monique. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just easier to think of it the other way, I guess. I don't know.
Right. We had the right idea. We just
Just weren't looking at the right one.
that we're crossing the wrong direction instead of
Well, that hint that you clarified or pointed out really explained it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So we-
so we
So it
have
says-
then on our last answer then we have 0.52. Is that right?
Oh, sorry.
0.52.
No,
That what we all agreed on?
0.520.
Oh,
okay, I had
yes.
that wrong.
Yes. Because it's
Yes,
the third.
because it's 3
Yeah.
decimal places.
3 decimal places. Yeah.
Okay. Well, should we try this then? Are we ready, or do we need to go back to anything?
Good.
I think we're.
I think we're good. I'm taking the dive. Here I go.
Are you?
You're brave.
100%.
Yeah! We did it!
Gosh.
Monique, you beat us on that last one.
Yes, you guys.
Good job,
We have
guys.
a good group. This is really, we have a good group, and it's good. It's just
It is good.
I was really hooked up on that 14 and 15. I didn't even think about 13. That made a lot more sense.
cool.
Awesome.
Cool, cool.
All right.
All right. Well, okay. So we just need to figure out for lesson 6. I actually thought it would be cool if we could just do it tomorrow night, but I don't know if I can get it done that fast.
I know I
Yeah,
can't.
I didn't have. Well, since it didn't open up until noon, I didn't have the time to look at it when I got home.
Yeah. So,
We'll have to wait till Monday.
do you want to do Monday?
Yeah, that works best for me right now.
So, Mindy, what works for you?
I can try to pull Monday.
Do you want
Not
to?
Saturday, so you only have that only gives you Friday and Monday during the day to do it.
Yeah, it actually only gives me Monday because
Mindy, will 8:30 work for you again?
well, I can do that.
How about, does anybody have any daytime available Tuesday during the day?
No, I work unless it's before 10:30.
Square like a box.
Yeah.
Quarter
Okay.
20
Okay. Monday, 8:30.
So, does that work for you, Mindy? Monday at 8:30? Does that give you enough time? Or do you want to do Tuesday?
I can try to make Monday work. I mean, I should be able to get through something by then.
Yeah,
I mean-
bring what you got. We'll work it out.
Usually I like to get through the group stuff too, but 8:30, I have class until like 1:45, but I think I should have some time between then and 8:30 to get that done, so I think it'll be fine.
Okay, well, I can't go through them that fast, so if you can, that's good, but
I don't have much of a choice right now.
well, we can do Tuesday night.
Let's shoot for Monday, and I mean, if I'm just really pressed for time, then I'll get a hold of you guys, but for now, let's just shoot for Monday.
Okay,
Okay.
Monday 8:30. Does that give you time for your FHE, Josh?
Yeah, that'll be okay. Yeah. Thanks
You
for
want to
checking.
meet later?
Yeah.
You want to
We
meet
can do
at 9?
9. We can do 9 because
I think I'm usually done by then, but it's, however you guys want to do it.
well, it's however you need to too.
I can be done by then. That'll be fine. So
All right,
8:30 is good.
we'll do Monday at 8:30 then, and if we need to move it back to 8:45 or 9, then we'll communicate with each other.
Awesome. Thank you.
Sounds good.
See you guys
All
Monday.
Thanks, guys.
And Josh, did you get any phone texts later after that one that you missed? Did you get any other of the texts
I
I
don't
sent you?
think I get them. I don't know why. I get a reminder about the meeting usually from Google. I don't think I get text. So try to email me if there's any changes if you can.
Okay, I'll
I
try
think I
to.
get many texts. I don't know why.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
All right, then we'll do
All right.
Monday at 8:30.
All right, thanks, guys. Have
Yeah.
a good week.
Are you planning on posting the link again?
Yes,
Okay.
I will do that right now. Thanks for reminding me tonight.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks, Monique.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we'll see you guys later.
See ya. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.